I thought you guys were up here taking care of business.
We are. He's so nosy.
You guys up here just
say hi.
What up?
You look like, what's the dude name from Proud Family? Wizard Kelly, because you can't see his face.
What are you guys doing? I mean, I thought this was serious.
This is serious. We got a following. Ooh.
You guys got a following?
Yeah.
Really?
Hey. Ooh, he is
What?
trying to hate on
Really?
us. Talking about, do we not got a following?
Like you guys.
We are recording right now.
Like people know you guys.
We are recording. I'm Princess, and this is Jazmin. We are White Coast and Stethoscopes. Okay, we're about to start a video. Shoot your mouth. Sorry about Miles. He is a mess. Yes. So we are going to talk about some questions that we had got asked about our program and like why we chose our program and what tips can we get, and also like what I guess obstacles like we went through before we got to the program. And we will also be talking about do we feel that our program, an entry-level Masters of Science and Nursing program, ELMS program is what we call it, do we think that we were adequately prepared compared to a four-year nursing program? I keep saying and I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking as I'm talking. Yeah. We are human. We are human. So I will start it off. We attend Samuel Merritt University, and this is an ELMS program. ELMS stands for Entry Level Masters of Science and Nursing. We are officially ELMS. Our camera is moving a little bit. We are officially ELMS 2, which means we are second year nursing students. Second year. And we this program is made for people who have bachelor's degrees in a different field. So I have my degree in health sciences. I also have my degree in health science. And we applied for this program in 2017. 2017. 2018. Yeah, we started in 2018. No, we applied in 2017 and we started in fall 2018. So we are officially starting our second year, and we are able to sit for the NCLEX during our fifth semester. We are now in our fourth semester. So for this program, it was how I prepared. I started researching like every ELMS program I could find, from UC Davis, University of San Francisco, UCSF has one, and then Samuel Merritt. And Samuel Merritt had different prereqs compared to all of them. And that's what we would say too, like, do your research with the different colleges, because they all have different prereqs. Like, some may have communication, some may not have communication. Some may have a test for you to get in the program, and some may not have a test for you to get into the program. So just do your research before you apply. And some have T, some have GRE. I took both. Or the HESI. Yeah, or the HESI. Because Samuel Merritt has a HESI, so it's different from the T's and the GRE. So I made sure that I had A's and B's in my classes. I even had to redo chemistry because I had a C, so I retook that and get a B. What about you? How did your prereqs go? My prereqs was, I had to retake most of my science classes. I had to retake anatomy, physiology, and micro. And it's nothing wrong to retake classes because you want to have that A or B. And it's really hard to get an A and B, especially in micro, physiology, and anatomy. So I would say it's okay to retake classes, but because you want a high grade, because it's so competitive getting in the program. Like, you want to have that high grade. You want to have good test scores, you know, you want to have also, what can I say, where you do volunteer work at the hospital. That's very important. You want to at least have like 100 hours or even more. Yes. I mean, they have requirements. Each school have their own requirements, what they recommend of the volunteer work you need to do. If you need to work in a hospital, a clinic, you know, just do your research. Even in your community. I did community. I also did some volunteer work at emergency departments. I did internships straight out of undergrad, which was helpful, and I loved it. I also knew someone in the program that I'm currently in, and she let me shadow her. So if you just reach out to somebody, I'm sure they will be more than happy to let you shadow. Princess and I, if anybody wants to attend Samuel Merritt, let us know. You can shadow me. Exactly. You can shadow me. You can shadow both of us. We're open. Always kind of together. And we just have to ask our faculty, but they're very open to getting people into this program, especially new faces, very diverse program. And but getting that experience is good too. Getting that experience is definitely necessary. What else?
I did my experience. I did an internship at a pediatric clinic, and then I worked in Kaiser. I was on a NICU, and I also was on the post-op. I think I did that too at Kaiser before, applying. So it's just doing your research and, knowing like what school you want to go to, knowing if you really want to go, do an ELMS program, or do you want to do the BSN program. It's just up to the person and what you can tolerate, I think.
And I decided to choose the ELMS program because I already had my BS degree. Exactly. And I didn't want to go back to school for maybe additional 2 years to have a BSN degree. I wanted to just keep moving forward, like on the ladder, go from like my bachelor's to my master's to my doctorate, and just follow that. And after doing the research about an ELMS program, I was like, this is for me. I'm able to have my RN license within maybe the first year.
Yeah, because we're about to sit for the NCLEX, so yeah.
And also be able to become a nurse practitioner, which is what I want to do anyway, long term. I want to be a family nurse practitioner. So I thought that was great.
I just thought I really thought like going back to do a BSN would be a waste of time if you like Jazmin said, if you already have a degree, just, go ahead and get your master's. Why, get another bachelor's if you already have a bachelor's. So that's why I chose ELMS, and that's why I chose Samuel Merritt, because they had an ELMS program where, yes, I can get my RN and also, get my master's in the process. So I would just say that's why I chose, the school.
And I think it's great because we all figured out at different times why we wanted to become nurses. Like, I always knew I wanted to help people, but I never knew that I wanted to be a nurse. And I had to go through what I went through undergrad to get me where I am now. And I feel like I'm very passionate about this field. So sometimes we all have different journeys, and I think that's what makes nursing great. Sometimes you get into nursing because you lost a family member, or because you were raised around nurses, or some people just get into it because something really bad happened in their life, and they're like, I want to make a change in my community. And I feel like all of those things kind of happened for me, and like it was God's timing why I'm here, and I like my path, and I can't wait to see other people on their path to nursing as well.
Yeah, I think nursing is a calling. I think it's not for everybody. Like Jazmin said, you really have to be passionate about nursing. You really need to, like, if you want to help people, I think that's what it's all about, is helping and giving back to people. In the process before I applied to the school, I lost my mom, and that made me even like seeing the nurses, take their time out with my family and what I was going through, during that process. It made me really like, I want to be a nurse. Nursing is a calling for me. I want to be that nurse to give back and help. Oh my Lord! And help a family that's going through the grief and the distress. So that's really what guided me towards nursing, is after like the loss of my mother, I would say maybe even like want to be a nurse even more and push myself further.
Yes, I would agree with Princess. And Princess is so strong. She is. And we all try to, you meet people in nursing school that are going to help you, that's going to uplift you. We have our professors, people that are technically now ELMS 3, helping us, so they're in their third year and their final year, helping us out. And I think it's just such a family almost, that we're all just trying to better our communities, or better serve whatever you feel like you want to get into. Like, if you want to get into maternity, you want to get into the emergency department. It's just, we're all just helping and working together to make something great, and I think that's what nursing is.
Yeah, working as a team and like building that community, like she said, that family. And I think with our cohort, and just like you said, our professors, we work together. If we need anything, like, they'll give you their cell number. Like, you can text them, you can call them.
Text them, blow their phone up.
Blow their phone up. Even your cohort, like, if I'm going through something, I'll be like, Jazmin, girl, let me tell you what's going on. And she'll call me. It's like we have that connection. Like, I think that's what Samuel Merritt is about too. It's just having that bond and that family where there's nobody left behind. Everybody is going to be a nurse. Everybody's going to finish no matter what.
And they won't know if you don't ask. Like, just saying a closed mouth won't get fed, and that is so true. They won't know that you're going through anything if you don't tell them. So definitely reach out and just stay willing to just keep going. Nursing school is hard. Right now, I'm stressed. And I'm like, Princess girl, like, I'm about to call you back because I need to study. Or
it's stressful this semester for us. I would say it's stressful. It's not, I would say it's kind of relaxed, but it's really not relaxed because we have preceptorship, we have community health with a clinical, and then we have leadership class.
And then they just added a weekend class.
A weekend class. We got a community health leadership class, and each class has deadlines, have paperwork, have discussion boards, have papers due, have group projects we have to meet. It's just a lot, and it's not stopping. It's just going.
And group projects are so much because we're all over the Bay Area.
Yes.
So it's just hard, but Google Doc is your best friend.
Your best friend. And there were class reps for our cohort, so we have to do things, outside of class.
Right, to prepare for our penance ceremony, which we will talk about in another video.
Yes.
Once we get pinned, so stay tuned for December. And we also received another question regarding, do we feel like our program adequately prepared us compared to like a traditional BSN program or ABSN program? And for me, I would say, I think that our program did. We are taught by registered nurses, people who are advanced practice nurses, and they are teaching us all the steps we need to pass NCLEX, and we also have additional resources that we can use, like our open lab, like if you need to perfect your IVs or if you need to perfect your Foley catheter.
Ooh, sorry guys, our camera.
We tried a new location for y'all, but we may have to wait until we can get a better camera. So y'all gonna just get these little, these little bloopers. But I think that it did adequately prepare us. I feel that it all depends on who you are as a person and who you are when it comes to studying and your outside life. Like I tell my family, like I can't right now. Like I really can't help you right now. Like I'm focused on this. Like I'm trying to pass my license exam. I can't help you clean your room. This is to my brother. I can't help you.
She can't. Jazmin not helping you clean your room.
Right.
Yeah, the social life. It's kind of hard to have a social life because like you said, nursing is hard. Like, but I feel that we are prepared to sit for the NCLEX. I feel that we're prepared to be on the floor at preceptorship. I believe, we're not gonna know everything in the book or everything. I think you're gonna learn while you go.
Yeah, you definitely learn.
You're gonna keep learning. So I think we're prepared.
Right, and it's so many times that we will learn something in theory, so our lecture portion, and then we'll go to like the ED or like med surg, and we're like, we've never seen these needles before.
Exactly.
This is the way you guys do this. And
I've never seen that fluid like that. Okay.
Yeah, like it's so different. It's like they're teaching us the traditional stuff, but once you get on that floor, and depending on the hospital, they have whole different policies. So it's really just. I love that I chose the ELMS program. I love that I will become a nurse by spring. We both will. So that's our goal. We're going to pass that NCLEX, y'all. We're going to pass that HESI on the first time. We're going to pass that NCLEX. And I'm just excited that I am almost in my career.
Yes, it's hard, but we are not stopping. We're going to keep pushing. We will make it to the finish line, and all the nurses, people that want to be nurses, I know you will make it to the finish line. I know you will push yourself and do not give up whatever you do. This is your dream. This is your calling. Keep going, keep thriving, and you will be that nurse.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
Yes. Oh, that was good, Princess. That was motivational.
I'm motivating my followers. Like,
right. And
I'm going to be a nurse. You're going to be a nurse. We're all going to be nurses. We're going to help our community. We're going to just keep fighting.
Yes. And I really just, like, so many people ask me, like, why did I choose it? Why did I choose it? And it's really, you need to, like, look deep into yourself and see, like, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want to do career-wise? Like, I always, like I said previously, I always knew I wanted to help people. But I really didn't know until I did an internship. So get out there and do an internship.
That will tell you, like, doing an internship and volunteering, that will, like, tell you, like, do I want to do this? Especially working in a hospital or working in a clinic. Like, that will let you know, like, do I want to be a nurse? Do I want to work around these different people's different backgrounds? Like, you'll get a feeling like different doctors, like.
Yeah, so definitely try to shadow a nurse or try to be in that environment where you can see nurses. So I did, when I first graduated, which was 2015 from my undergrad degree, I did a healthcare administrative internship, and that's like behind the scenes. So it's kind of like you're sitting in the office all day, and I thought that was so boring. And that's like no offense to anybody else or anybody who has that career, but I just feel like I need to be out there seeing the patients, actually talking to people and talking to this community and seeing what I can do to make it better. And I feel like we all have our own calling. Like some people are killing it behind the scenes, and they also help the nurses. But I feel like for me, I knew that I wanted to be like out there being a liaison for my community and helping out.
Being an advocate, being a supporter,
exactly.
especially for being in the Bay Area, especially for the African American community. I think that's where our drive is to give back to our community and be that support, be that advocate, because a lot of people don't know about like high blood pressure or diabetes or what they should eat or not eat. It's just like we want to be that support system for our community and that advocate, and to give back to them, so they let them know like this is what's going on. We're trying to help you. So
Right,
that's why.
and also have some familiar faces. It's not that many African American men and women in the healthcare field, so I think it's good to have people who also look like you, and if people don't look like you, I think that we are trying to teach like cultural competency, which is basically being like knowledgeable about things that certain cultures go through or that certain people go through, and like their beliefs, and I feel like that's not really implemented a lot in healthcare, so I feel like our generation, like the millennials, everybody will make sure that that is in healthcare, and I just feel like we're going to be great nurses. I feel like this ELMS program prepared us, but I also feel like our parents prepared us, our community prepared us, and we're just trying to advocate for them, fight for them, and we hope that we make them proud.
Yes, that's all we want to do is make people proud, and we want to thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry.
And we are hoping that Menelik can edit this video.
Yes, because it was
like
left, right.
So, but thank you for watching
this video. If you have any more like questions you want us to talk about, let us know. We will leave below our Instagram.
So please like, comment, subscribe, and click on that bell notification so you can know when we upload a new video.
Hey, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye.